Hi, this is Jonathan Black and welcome to another one of our regular business nuggets. Recently I was running a workshop and one of the members of the audience asked me something out of the blue around how we can be confident, how we can show confidence when we actually lack confidence, particularly when we're in a meeting or some kind of engagement with a group of people. Now my answer to that, because the context is around body language and how we can display the appropriate kind of body language to get people engaging with us. My answer to that was, well, you can't fake confidence. I think very few people actually can, but because fear, nervousness, worry tends to be linked to our autonomic nervous system, it's often very easy to give away cues that we feel a little bit unsettled. But in the context of a meeting and trying to be confident when we're not, I don't think the answer is about actually creating confidence and being something we're not, but what we can do is create a bubble of additional comfort. And within that bubble of additional comfort, we can present ourselves in a light that indicates a lot more confidence than maybe we feel personally. So there are a couple of things when it comes to a meeting we may feel a bit uncomfortable, a bit nervous about, maybe a group kind of presentation, not that we're giving it, but we're part of it, maybe we're new to that particular team or so on, or we lack a bit of confidence in terms of how we're going to come across. And one thing that comes to mind is to find somebody that you know. Or if you don't know somebody there, then create an opportunity to meet someone beforehand or a couple of people beforehand, maybe set up a meeting time, just do some one-on-one kind of networking kind of work, which means when you go to that meeting, you've got people there that you know, that you can engage with, you can do this kind of chit-chat with, the kind of small talk with. That doesn't mean you give the impression that you don't know anybody else there. Secondly, find somebody you know and sit next to them. There's comfort in having somebody that you're next to who at least knows you to a certain minimum. Most people are uncomfortable having to introduce themselves, but developing comfort, simply putting out your hand, saying, hi, my name is such and such, I'm working in this department, whereabouts are you from, I'm new here, and so on, can be very, very beneficial. Most people are actually just as uncomfortable as you are in terms of reaching out and introducing themselves. And most people kind of welcome it when someone else kind of does it, especially when they're sitting next to them. The advance, of course, is that when you sit next to someone that you know, you can chat to them, but of course then turn to the other side, introduce yourself to the person next to you. Then you've got a level of engagement with them. The next time you come across them, you give them a nod, you give them a sign of recognition or so on, and then you can find that kind of bubble of comfort. But probably a key tip that's quite important to find that bubble of comfort within that group kind of meeting where you feel a little bit nervous or uncomfortable is the use of props. And by props I mean something like a compendium, a diary, a notepad, something by which not only can you take notes, there's a practical benefit to it, or actually kind of contribute in terms of the things that you actually want to raise. But if you do feel that sense of you're nervous, you're sitting there, others are kind of engaging with other people in the room, you're there on your own, you can always do some planning work. You can always write out, plan out what you want to say. You may be diarising the rest of your day, you may be reviewing material and so on, but anyway, you are doing something. And that context of using a prop is very valuable because when we get nervous, we like to talk. We tend to talk more, we want to do things more, tension kind of arises in our hands. And the fact of picking up a pen, writing things down, planning some things out, maybe taking notes about what you observe in the room can again find that kind of bubble of confidence and comfort that can delay some of the nervousness and take away some of the anxiety we feel in these kinds of meetings. Hope that helps. Take care.